Of Asset High School Committee studying in 12th grade in Newton South High School, Newton, Massachusetts, USA, and I will be your asset quizzer today. Before we start the asset quiz, I would like to give a brief introduction to the asset to students who are new to this program. Asset has been successfully conducting monthly quizzes for school students since 2023. The Asset organizes monthly quizzes designed to spark curiosity and sharpen knowledge across science, math, technology, engineering, English, history, social studies, and geography. These quizzes are tailored for elementary, middle, and high school students, making learning fun, competitive, and globally inclusive. Asset started Asset Open Quiz Challenge from the month of July. What is the Asset Open Quiz Challenge? In the Asset Open Quiz Challenge, the pre-quiz questions will be posted on the Asset YouTube channel at Asset Online 700, approximately 1 week prior to the commencement of the actual Asset quiz. You can visit at Asset Online 700 on YouTube to watch and prepare yourself for the Asset quiz. If you want to be the first to know the pre-posting of pre-quiz videos, please subscribe to Asset following at Asset Online 700 on YouTube. Take the maximum advantage and be an integral part of the asset educational activities as an assets ambassador or to build up your resume for a better future. Apart from quizzes, Asset's vision is to bud future scientists by providing scientific platforms to the high school, undergraduate, and postgraduate students, alongside internationally famous senior scientists, to learn and share their knowledge with other science-loving audiences. This scientific activity is done through the Asset Annual Hybrid Conference. Asset has had successfully organized its four Asset annual hybrid conferences on an international level. The sixth Annual Hybrid Conference will be announced in the fall of 2026. Asset also presents on social media including YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Please visit the link at Asset Online 700 on YouTube to watch and learn the award ceremony and amazing research work presented by high school, undergraduate, and postgraduate students, including junior and senior scientists. Can everyone see the code? Oh, by the way, you may still join during the game. Okay, it was 49. Muhammad Mihran S in the lead. Solve the system of equations. X minus 2y equals 1 and 2x plus 3y equals 16. Is it 5 and 2, 2 and 5, 9 and 5, or 1 and 16? It was 5-2. Muhammad Mehran still in the lead. Compute. 8 minus 5 times 8 plus 29 plus 9 over 3. It was 0. Muhammad Mehran still in the lead. Simplify these fractions. The correct answer was 2/5. Uzma Rahman in the lead now. Which theorem applies to right-angled triangles? Is it Euler's theorem, Fibonacci's theorem, the Riemann theorem, or the Pythagorean theorem? It was the Pythagorean theorem. Uzma Rahman in the lead. Which relation correctly spits out all the prime numbers? Is it Villon's formula, Pythagorean theorem, Newton's formula, or the Niels-Abel theorem? It was Whelan's formula. Uzma Rahman still in the lead. You pick 5 points on a 4D sphere at random. What is the probability that the shape formed contains the circle's center? Is it 1/8, 1/16, 3/31, or 2/9? It is 1/16. This will be the science section. Which organelle produces ATP in eukaryotic cells? The correct answer is the mitochondria. Uzma Rahman still in the lead. What is the pH of a neutral solution at 25 Celsius? Is it 0, 7, 10, or 14? It is 7. Uzma Rahman is still in the lead. Enzymes are consumed and used up during chemical reactions. Is this true or false? It is false. Enzymes are not consumed during chemical reactions. Usman Rahman in the lead, and next is Muhammad Mehran, and then Muhammad Awais, and then Omar, and then Uzair. Which type of bond involves the sharing of electrons? Is it ionic bonding, covalent bonding, hydrogen bonding, or metallic bonding? It was covalent bonding. Muhammad Mehran in the lead. What is the SI unit of force? Is it a joule, a newton, a watt, or a pascal? It is a newton. Muhammad Mehran in the lead, then Osman Rahman, then Omar, then Muhammad Awais, then Uzair. Throw n balls randomly into B boxes. A equals n over B, the average, and P of x is the probability that a box has x balls. Approximate the function P of x. The answer is a to the x times e to the minus a over x factorial. Usman Rahman in the lead. What type of galaxy is our Milky Way? Is it a spiral, elliptical, irregular, or a ring? It appears my internet is not doing very well. It is a spiral galaxy. It is nitrogen. Okay, that was a very big change. Aisha is now in the lead with Armaghan Hijazi, then Alqamah Raza, then Nazir Imam, then Uzma Rahman. Which law explains F equals ma? Newton's first law, Newton's second law, Newton's third law, or Newton's laws of gravity? It is Newton's second law. Aisha still in the lead. This is the English section. A blank uses like or as to compare two things. Is the metaphor a simile, an alliteration, or a hyperbole? It's a simile. Aisha still in the lead. Which of the following best defines theme? Main character, central idea, setting, or conflict? Central idea. Still in the lead, we have Aisha. What is the tone of a passage? It is the writer's attitude about a subject. Aisha still in the lead with no change in the leaderboard. True or false? First person point of view uses you as a narrator. The answer is false. Aisha still in the lead with the leaderboard being the exact same. True or false? Conflict is the struggle between opposing forces in a story. It is true. And Aisha has gone to second place with Armaghan Hijazi in the first place. Which sentence is grammatically correct? The correct answer is they were both running and spinning at the same time. Aisha moved back into first place with Armaghan Hijazi in the second place. Which is an example of alliteration? It is selling seashells by the shore. The leaderboard has experienced no change. What is the purpose of a thesis statement? The correct answer was to present the main argument. Amir Khan Hijazi in first place. Which word is a synonym for reluctant? It is hesitant. Hijazi still in the lead with no change in the leaderboard. The next section is history. What was one of the main causes of World War I? The answer is the assassination of an archduke. The Western Renaissance began in Asia before spreading to Europe. Is that true or false? The answer is false. No change in the leaderboard. Which document declared the American colonies as independence from Britain? The answer is the Declaration of Independence. Still no change in the leaderboard. True or false? The Cold War was a direct military conflict between the US and the Soviet Union. The answer is false. Still no change to the leaderboard. What was the main goal of the Marshall Plan? It was to rebuild Europe after World War II. Over which land did Gilgamesh rule and when? Sumer in 2700 BC. Which empire built the Colosseum? It was the Roman Empire. What was a major effect of the Industrial Revolution? Which movement aimed to end racial segregation in the United States? It is the Civil Rights Movement. Omar in fourth place and Nazir Imam in fifth place. The next section will be computer science. What does a CPU stand for? It is the central processing unit of a computer. No change in the leaderboard. What is the output of this code? Print 2 multiply sign 3. The output was 8. Please, whoever is unmuted, please mute yourself. Which language is primarily used for web page structure? Is it HTML, Python, Java, or C++? The answer was HTML. Oh, very much changed. Omar is now in second place and Uzair is now in fourth. What does bug mean in programming? An error. No change in the leaderboard. A stack follows last in, first out structure. True. Which of the following is a loop structure? It is a for loop. No change in the leaderboard. What does RAM stand for? Um, that's not good. Why is my internet not? Mama the Way is now in fifth place. Just 1 minute, everyone. Let me make sure my internet is not going to. Okay. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. The answer is true. The next session is engineering. Friction always makes motion easier. True or false? False. Which part of the engineering design process involves testing and improving a prototype? It is iteration. Omar in first, Nazir Imam in second, Osman Rahman in third, Muhammad Owais in fourth, and Muhammad Farhan in fifth. What type of force stretches an object? It is tension. No change in the leaderboard. Prototypes are early models used for testing designs. True or false? It is true. Which material is known for being both strong and lightweight? It is steel. Wow. Omar in first, Muhammad Awais in second, Muhammad Farhan in third, Daniel in fourth, and Rosair in fifth. Which simple machine is a ramp an example of? It is an inclined plane. No change in the leaderboard. All engineers work alone without collaboration. True or false? Oh, very sorry. My internet is bugging out today. It is civil engineering. No change in the leaderboard. The next section will be geography. Which river carries the greatest volume of water? It is the Amazon River. Still no change to the leaderboard. The equator passes through more countries in South America than in Africa. True or false? It is false. Still no change to the leaderboard. Which of these countries is landlocked? It is Bolivia. Omar in first, Muhammad Farhan in second, Muhammad Awais in third, Daniel in fourth, and Uzair in fifth. Africa is the only continent located in all four hemispheres. True or false? It is true. What is up with my internet? Which mountain range separates Europe and Asia? It is the Ural Mountains. Which city is furthest north? बेटा क्विज खत्म हो गया? It is London. Thank you for participating in the 2026 Asset March quiz. In third place, we have Muhammad Owais. In second place, we have Muhammad Farhan. And first place, we have Omar. Runners up, we have Danielle and Ozer. Um, I and Asset would like to thank all the students for participating in the Asset International Quiz of March 2026. And Asset congratulates today's all the 10 winners who come first to 10th places. The first place goes to Omar, the second place goes to Muhammad Farhan, the third place goes to Muhammad Owais, fourth and fifth place, sixth and seventh place, eighth and ninth place, 10th place, all will receive their cash prizes or gift cards within a week or so. Congratulations to all of you once again, and thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone, and goodbye.
Thank you very much.